wanted to make a small video on FIV because I know that some people can get scared when they get the diagnosis that their cat has FIV. Now, it's a scary diagnosis, but I promise you it's not as scary as you think. Our cat was diagnosed with FIV about 6 years ago. And as you can see from the channel, which I will show you, this channel was created 4 years ago. And you can see he's been in it the entire time, sleeping, playing with his siblings. He's very active. He's been active forever. He's a very playful cat, a very friendly cat. He's honestly one of the friendliest cats ever. He approaches everyone. He loves everyone. And I know it can be scary to get this diagnosis and you think the worst. And sometimes some people even think that they have to put a pet down if they receive this diagnosis, but cats can actually live with it and they can be completely fine. Now, I will say this cat did have a brother who also was diagnosed with FIV. They used to be outdoor cats before we got them, so we believe that they had got the FIV before they came to us because they were out all the time. They would get in cat fights with other cats outside. They would be mating with other cats. We have gotten them fixed, or we did get them fixed. Unfortunately, his brother did pass away. We're not sure if it was related to FIV, but as I said, this cat Ninja does have FIV also, and it was diagnosed 6 years ago, and to this day, June 17, 2026, he's still with us, happily going. And what's interesting is they say that FIV actually weakens the immune system, and oddly enough, there is a story here. We did get a little cat named Shadow as a kitten, and Shadow, as you can see, Shadow got sick one time. So when Shadow came to us, she was sick. Shadow had a URI, which is an upper respiratory infection. Now, she survived it just fine, even as this little baby as she came to us, but Ninja also caught this infection. And Ninja didn't actually fare as well as Shadow did. So here's Ninja. Ninja had actually caught the infection and he declined pretty rapidly. And we believe it was because he has FIV. So what happened was he got very clogged up. He stopped eating. He became skin and bones, I'm not going to lie. But we refused to give up on him. We took him to a couple of vets. They even told us this is the worst case of URI we've ever seen. But we continued with it. In fact, what we did was we got a medication from the vets, and we also did a little steam room bathroom. So we would take him into the bathroom, steam it out, which is you put hot water in the shower, close the door, let the room steam up, and then you bring the cat in there for about, not too long, you don't want to do it too long, a couple minutes, a few minutes, and then you take the cat out so when they leave the room they can breathe freely. Now doing that helped us to unclog Ninja's nose, and he had stopped wanting to eat, but after we kept doing that daily and giving him medication, he started to eat again. And as you can see, he got, let me show you him nowadays. Ninja he put all his weight back on. Also, people say, there's this myth that cats with FIV cannot interact with other cats. That's not true. They can be perfectly fine with the other cats, and your other cats can be perfectly fine. It's actually spread specifically through fighting and mating. So, as you can see, he sleeps all the time. It's not really his daughter, but we call her his daughter. She was actually just a little stray that came to us, but they look alike, so we refer to them as father and daughter. Now, Ninja, as you can see here, even 10 months ago, there's more recent videos. Let's go to his most recent videos so you can see him. You can see Ninja here. Look how healthy he is. Big, fat cat. That was only one day ago. So Ninja's completely healthy. He does have a weaker immune system, so like I said, when he did contact a URI, this is why you should get your cats vaccinated. The baby that had caught the URI, the little shadow kitten, which you can see here, she grew up. When she got it, she didn't have anything else, so her immune system apparently was stronger. However, since Ninja has FIV, his immune system was much weaker, and it hit him much harder. Luckily, he made it through and he survived FIV, he survived URI. He's completely, you can see him completely happy, very playful, knocks things down all the time. Again, this was diagnosed about 6, 7 years ago, and he's still with us, happily thriving. So I just wanted to do a little PSA that if your cat has FIV, don't be scared. It's going to be okay. If you have any questions or would like to talk to someone who has also had a cat with FIV, please comment below. Ask any questions that you want, and I will answer. Also, if you've ever had a cat with a URI, please comment below. I will do my best to help you. We did bring him back from the brink of death with the URI. The FIV never seemed to be a threat to take him out. The URI seemed to heavily hit him. We thought we were going to lose him because, like we said, his immune system weakened because of the FIV, and he got very bone thin. Bone thin, you guys. His ribs and his spine were showing. We could not get him to eat. He was losing weight rapidly, like within the span of a week. But we tried. We did the steam rooms. We put wet cat food on our fingers and put it in his mouth, just along his gums, which kind of forced him to eat. He ended up eating, and like I said, look at him today. No more ribs, no more spine. He is fat and happy. But yeah, I just wanted to post this as a PSA. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.